My queer and movement beloved, good evening. I'm not much of a Bible reader, but this passage from Mark has kept after me all week. Jesus ate bread that was reserved for the priests, and he dared heal someone on the Sabbath. He basically said, forget your perfect offering. And by the way, fuck those laws. Those messages are for us. Queer folks forever have been saying, yeah, we know you're putting out laws about who's a man and who's a woman and how sex is only okay with one of each. Well, you know what? Fuck those laws. And our approach to building a social movement, it includes nonviolent civil disobedience, which sometimes means saying, yeah, I know it's against the law to steal baby formula for poor moms. I know it's against the law to break into empty HUD properties to house homeless folks. But you know what? Fuck those laws. Like Ron Casanova, who I had the great pleasure and privilege to work with back in the day, like he says in the film Takeover, forget that taking over empty houses is against the law. I'm dying in the streets. I think that should be against the law. Harriet Tubman said a big fuck those laws when she led slaves north. She was stealing property or helping property steal themselves in a fucked up system. And this work, it sits at the corner of one of my favorite intersections, the corner of illegal and deeply moral. And when Jesus heals a man on the Sabbath, the Bible backs us up. And actually, it's not just that he said, fuck that law about the Sabbath. He also said, the law you must obey is love. That's what we got to be about. Oh, and by the way, forget your perfect offering. We are gorgeous, imperfect creatures, building a gorgeous, imperfect movement, alive in a gorgeous, very, very imperfect world that seems intent on going straight to hell. So forget perfection. Forget obedience for the sake of obedience. Forget holding up structures that no longer serve us. Now don't just break stuff to break stuff, but do know that stuff is going to break. Stuff is going to break as we pursue love. Over breakfast last week with a Catholic priest, because I'm thinking about joining a church nearby, which totally surprises me. I was telling him about how back in my 20s, I broke my relationship with the church because I was gay, because I loved women, and I was actively unwelcome there. And I knew that my path was more grounded in love than their mean-spirited unwelcomingness. So I broke it. And we're going to break stuff, and stuff's going to break. And when it does, I want you to focus on the light and ring the bells that still can ring. I've been obsessed with this video all week and with this song, so I want to close with it. It's from the Thrive Choir, and I hope you enjoy it.
Ring the bell that still can ring. Just ring the bell that still can ring. There is a crack in everything. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. 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 Forget your perfect offering. Forget your perfect offering. Just ring the bell that still can ring. Just ring the bells that still can ring. There is a crack in everything. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. 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 All right, so everyone's got it. They have to sing a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Forget your perfect offering. Forget your perfect offering. Just ring the bell that still can ring. Just ring the bells that still can ring. There is a crack in everything. There is a crack in everything. everything. That's how the light is. That's how the light is. Forget your perfect offering. Just ring bells that still can ring. Oh, there is crack in everything. That's how the light is. That's how the light is. Oh, that's how the light is. Oh, that's how the light
Thank you all. The Anthony's birthday.